Good morning, friends. See, what was a master policy? Master policy holder. Bar Council of Tamil Nadu is holding master policy on behalf of advocates, and they are inviting us to pay some amount by furnishing some particulars. So we file challan, and we became policy holder. So many uh, promises will be there that on death they will pay 20 lakhs, and if you lost one eye, one hand, partial uh, disablement, and if you sustain any road accident, you will also be uh, uh, provided with monthly income for 20 weekly income benefit 20,000 per week for some 20 number of weeks, whatever it may be. So under that circumstances, if anything happens, you must know what all are the rules pertaining to this sort of insurance apart from general insurance. This judgment will facilitate you to know about all these rules and regulations pertaining to insurance. Particularly, this judgment also deals with whether the bank which was which hold master policy, the bank, then whether that bank was agent or master policy, the judgment held they are agent. See the number one, first you see the award was passed by permanent Lok Adalat. That is most thing. And Lok Adalat, permanent Lok Adalat, you can go pre-litigation, file pre-litigation cases. Even before approaching the court, you can approach this permanent Lok Adalat, provided your subject matter is one of the scheduled matter mentioned in the Legal Authority Act. Number one. Number two, you must understand Insurance Act 114, Act 1938, Section 114A to ZC 45(4). Thereafter, Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority, Protection of Policyholders Interest Regulation 2002. So when the person who hold policy died, and when he claimed for policy amount by his wife claim, the insurance company Bajaj Allianz Life Insurance repudiated the claim. But then there was a review committee, and before that wife went to review committee against the repudiated claim, that means denial of claim of insurance amount, and that was also rejected. Therefore, they went to permanent Lok Adalat. So permanent Lok Adalat, by framing simple issues, directed them to pay 50 lakhs as per contract. This judgment simply says, when you are repudiating for misstatement, the reason for repudiation was that he was hospitalized and medical consultation was there. He was diagnosed renal calculi abscess calf muscle with a past history of anticoagulant medication, history of bleeding, history of blood transfusing. All these things are there. That was not disclosed. And you see, in our this Bar Council in general, that insurance, group insurance scheme, we are not disclosing anything except paying the amount. That all things are there. So they say, see, as per section 45(4) of the Insurance Act, if the insurance company is repudiating the claim, they are to have given proper instruction under class 3 and 4 of the IRDA regulations. And also the premium amount would have been returned. So since these things had not been done, the Lok Adalat award was hold good. And the judgment also deals with 238 of Indian Contract Act and 182 of the section 51 of the Insurance Act and 182 of the Contract Act were being discussed, and that agent and principal were discussed. And these things are there. Go through it deeply because we have to go through it very deeply for the discussions and claim of the insurance company and how that was rejected by the Allahabad. This is AR 2025 Allahabad 156. AR 2025 Allahabad 156 Bajaj Alliance Life Insurance Company versus Sarada Batmaja Avasti and others. For my friends, advocate friends, first of all, I am though appearing as a healthy man, but I have a lot of impediments. Despite that, so I am attending the courts because if I attend the court, then only lot of my juniors at least earn something for their livelihood, and they may also learn more things. But unfortunately, some advocates approaching me thinking that I am a very fool to entertain any cases, personal cases, without payment of fees. Nowadays it is practically not possible to accept a brief without court fees, at least expenses, because I have to manage the huge office, computer expenses, filing expenses. Filing procedures are totally different. Despite that fact, so many transport expenses, all these things are there. They are not minding it. And one particular advocate says that, where are you, sir? Where are you, sir? Where are you, sir? And continuously disturbing, but he never gave the brief of the case. When I was waiting for up to 3 p.m., he did not. He told that he will meet me at chamber, but he did not. And later on, he will say, sir, my case is coming. In the early morning, he says, my case is coming, kindly attend. All these things are there. Sir, one more thing I want to share. The other day, when I was attending before Principal Judge, Chennai City Civil Court, the judge, the advocate was arguing by filing appeal, but the case was that he pleaded guilty. Therefore, he filed an appeal. Judge said, how could you, after pleading guilty, how could you file an appeal? He showed the provisions also. My land friend hurriedly looked into that provision. He would have attempted to perceive the provisions. He would have definitely answered that his claim was that he was promised for a period Aldrian, but unfortunately the court convicted him. That particular provision which deals with no appeal against the pleading guilty, though the title will be the no appeal, but at tail end says you can prepare an appeal in question of sentence, doctrine of proportionality. So that was his case. He is not in a position, but however I hope he will try to understand that all these things will come by 3 ways. Number one, that you should be under any good office and strictly follow the seniors and other companion advocates of that office. Number two, go and sit, keenly watch what happening before those. Initially you may suffer that the which was going on court may not be perceivable or understandable. Slowly you can do it by form of rudimentary form of knowledge. This is my humble submission. Best wishes. The case is betting to Bajaj Allianz Life Insurance Company versus Sarda Batmaja Avasti, AR 2025, Allahabad 156.